drinking water and 60% of irrigation on defense of groundwater.
Groundwater is a valuable natural resource found beneath the Earth's surface. It plays a major role in supplying water for drinking, farming, and industry because it collects slowly and can be easily polluted. We must use groundwater wisely, protecting it from chemicals, waste, and overuse will help ensure that clean and safe water remains available for people, plants, and animals for many years to come.
But today, groundwater is getting used very fast and waste a lot of water and chemicals and waste pollute the soil. This makes groundwater dirty and unsafe.
Groundwater depletion leads to environmental impacts as groundwater lower leads to dryness of lakes, rivers, which eventually harms our ecosystem.
Yes, I agree with you. And as we know that groundwater is one of the important resource which presents on Earth, and it is more safer to drink as we know that it filtered naturally with the help of soil, rocks, and sands. But nowadays we are seeing that there are lots of water scarcity in some places because of the overuse of water, and we are also watching that our farmers are using pesticides, chemicals, which are mixing in soils and also mixing in the groundwater, which is polluting our water.
I am
Yes, I
agree with
agree
you.
with you. Groundwater
I
also
hope
many advantages because it is a reliable and easily available source of water.
Nowadays, the overuse of water can cause problem for our society and for our upcoming generation. In order to overcome this, we have to take measures like spread awareness in our society, less use of water in our homes, or the by wearing village to village and initiate the program with the government.
Yes, I am agree with your point, and I would like to talk about how to save groundwater, rainwater by rainwater harvesting, reducing water wastage, using drip irrigation in farms, planting more trees. We can save groundwater.
Many of us depend on
Yes, friend,
groundwater for
here I
drinking,
agree
farming,
with
and
your
daily
point.
activity. The water that comes out is actually a groundwater. It helps us to grow crops, supports plants and animals, and is essential for life. Groundwater is very important for us.
Yes, I agree with you. I added some more point. Today's fast urbanization.
Where it impact groundwater very much. So concrete should be reduced and used soil as well as possible.
Yes, I agree with you. Groundwater is also at many advantages. It is a reliable and easy available source of water, and it has many pollution are available in our surrounding that pollute our groundwater, and it become very causes and harmful for our mental and physical health.
Groundwater depletion leads to land subsidence as extraction of excessive water leads to landslide, damaging infrastructure and even buildings.
Yes, as we know that
Guys, I
groundwater
agree with you. I added some more
for
point.
our society.
Today fast urbanization, overpumping, and lack of rainwater conservation have created such crisis. Many countries like Delhi, Chennai, and Bengaluru, the water shortage because of the water level is falling dangerously. If we ignore this problem today, then the future generation will suffer heavily.
As we know that groundwater is also available, beneficial
Yes,
for
yes,
our
I agree
society.
with you.
It's always available. It is present underground all year, even in dry season. Clean and safe. Soil and rocks act as a natural filter. So groundwater is usually cleaner than surface water. Easy to use. People can get it by during wells or using hand pumps. Good for farming. Farmers use groundwater for irrigation, especially when rains is not enough, less chance of pollution. Since it is under the ground, it is less likely to get polluted than rivers or ponds, stored naturally and supports plant and trees.
Yes, I
Yes, I
agree
am
with you.
agree with
As
your
we know
point.
that the main source of groundwater to accumulate is rain, and nowadays because of climate change, there are less rain are happening, and there is irregularity in rainfalls. Due to this, our ground level is decreasing, and we are watching that due to urbanization, cities are converting into cement land. Because of this, water is not going inside the ground, and these are not recharging our groundwater. So we should avoid some things to decrease this problem, as we should turn off the tap when it is open, and small steps should be taken to reduce these problems.
We can
Yes, I
overcome
agree with
Yes,
your
groundwater
point.
depletion.
taps contains the fresh water, daily water, drinking irrigation, and the ecosystem. But the major cause of depletion of the water and the over excavation of sand from the rivers. Because the increase of population in our India, people's wants their homes, the sand used in the homemaking, and the excavation of sand leads to a major problems in the dropping down in drops of our groundwaters. In order to overcome this, government should make laws against the sand mafias.
Yes, I am agree with your point, but there are some problems related to groundwater.
We can overcome groundwater depletion by
Some problems related to groundwater, like water pollution, declining water table, dry wells.
Yes, I agree with you. Groundwater faces many challenges. Groundwater faces many challenges such as overuse of water in farming, rapid urbanization, and increasing the population growth and the industries. It make our climate more harsh. Climate changes and uh, irregular rainfall further reduces the water level of the groundwater, and
Yes, I am agree with your point. There is some
I'll
importance
add
of
some points.
groundwater,
Pollution
and
is
it is the largest source of fresh water available for human use. It also helps to maintain water level in wells and hand pumps. It also supports plants, trees, and the environment. But there is some problems also to related to groundwater, like overuse of groundwater, water pollution, declining water table, saltware intrusion, and dry wells.
We must protect this precious resource as it is very useful for the groundwater. We can save water by turning off taps, fixing leaks, and using water carefully by planting more trees. As it is very useful for our resource in today's
Rainwater
world.
harvesting, chemical fertilization based and savage, also groundwater polluted and usage of to
Yes, I agree with you. And added some point, public awareness and government efforts are equally important. By taking these steps, we can ensure that clean and safer environment remains available for future generations.
I agree with you, but at my point is India of effort groundwater. India government launch many campaigns like Jal Jeevan Mission, Atal Bhujal Yojana, and Water Conservation Program. These program was promoted water saving and underground water recharge.
It is used for cooking, cleaning, washing, and other daily activities. Industrial uses factories use groundwater for for cooling machine and processing product and manufacturing.
Yes, guys, I agree
Yes,
with
I
you. I
agree with
added
your
some more
point.
point.
India's most
Therefore,
farmer use
therefore we
depend
must
on
take
groundwater
immediate action.
and yet are
Technique
not
like
available everywhere.
Location groundwater is stored in layers known as aquifers. People use wells, tubewells, and hand pump to take out groundwater.
Okay.